Hi guys, so I'm just going to preamble this video a little bit by saying that I went back to playing The Sims 3. I guess it's been over a year maybe at this point, and it's just been a wonderful experience. I have just about every Sims 4 expansion pack. I'm a Sims fanatic. I have been for years, obviously. And going back to The Sims 3 has been really just such a rewarding experience. And I just want to show you some of what I've been doing. Now, first things first, I did play The Sims 4 high school years because I, like a lot of you, got fooled into thinking, like, oh, maybe this could be good. And it wasn't. But that just pushed me back into The Sims 3. And I basically. So some of you might be able to tell, some of you Sims fanatics, that the school is looking a little different. That's because I rebuilt the school entirely and I made it into basically an open high school. So all of the objects I've used are from the expansion packs or the Sims 3 store. I have a lot of Sims 3 store content. And also my game is running very, very smooth because I have the smooth patch installed, and I also patched the game so that it could use more than so that it could use 8 GB of RAM. So my game is very, 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 very smooth on my PC. So if you're having issues with lag and you're trying to go back and play Sims 3, smooth patch is a must, and the 8 GB patch as well. So, and you could find information on how to do that on YouTube or whatever. But anyway, I'm just going to show you my Sims. So I built this high school myself. I tried to model it on what I thought the other one would look like on the inside, and I also kind of modeled it after the Sims 4 high school years a little bit, just the way it was set up. So I'm just going to show you all my like little rooms. So this is one of the classrooms, just the basic classroom. If you got the whiteboard, I think that comes from university, and you've got the podium, so someone could come and draw on this board if they wanted to, or give like a speech. Of course, there's no actual teacher. This is really just aesthetic. And then I've got the lockers. The lockers are just decoration. You can't use the lockers either, so it's not quite like The Sims 4, but like the aesthetic of the lock, it just looks really good. A lot of the school like posters and banners that are up on the wall are from university. I think some of these, like these ones here, like these trophies there and like the awards and stuff, that's from Generations, I believe. And I think these tables and these chairs definitely are from university. And I think these are from Into the Future, actually. I just like recolored them to kind of match the colors of the school. And you can see here I've got the barista lady from, I think, the university pack. So it's kind of like the lunch lady in Sims 4. So that works really well. And upstairs, which is where like most of the students have gravitated to because that's where all the interesting classes are. I'll just go one by one. So I also like redid all the townie teenagers, and I had a lot of fun doing that. This is BB Hart. I really, really love her outfit. But anyway, so we got the science lab where we've got like the skeleton from university. We got the experiment table from Generations. I wanted to put as many like different packs in the school, anything that could be relevant to like a school. And then we've got the music room. So yeah, that's super cute with all the instruments. I love the instruments in The Sims and The Sims 3. And this is actually the principal's office. And these two Sims, when they get out of here, I'm actually going to lock it so that the teenage Sims can't go in here. This is supposed to be the principal's office. But of course, there's no principal. You could totally have a Sim that worked in the education career if you want it, though, which I thought about doing this. And they could work themselves up to principal, and then this could be like their little office. Because in The Sims 3, I think you can do this in The Sims 4 as well. You can lock these doors. So, yeah. And I also made a little library, which I think is super cute. This is hopefully where I want them to be going to read instead of going in the principal's office, because there's a better chair in there, so I'm going to lock that door. So I think this library is super, super cute. It looks like a school library. Honestly, guys, I'm really, really proud of this build. I really am. And so we got the trophies in the hall here. And then we've got our little computer lab, which I had to do that. That's super cute. Of course, you got to have the old school 90s PCs. And then we got an art room. So, yeah. I had a lot of fun rebuilding this. I just want to show you like all the Sims too, because I redid everybody. So this is River McIrish. So she's got a whole new look, And I kept VJ's look pretty close, but I updated him a little bit, and I think he looks good. And there is Candy Ashdale. I gave her an updated look. So yeah, she looks really good. And then Mirage, I think is his name. So I gave him kind of like a new look as well. And this is Holly Alto. Yeah, she was in desperate need of this makeover. Holly Alto looks so stupid in the regular base game, so I updated her. And this is Parker. I changed him slightly. He looked just about right, but I changed him slightly and gave him some sagging pants and a different top. And so I think he looks really good too. And so you guys might have noticed that all my Sims have backpacks. That actually comes from a mod that I'm using from around the Sims. So yeah, that's where that comes from, and it just works as an accessory. So I've just gone in and edited everybody and given them that accessory. So yeah, this has been super fun. Just hanging out at the school. So basically what I had to do was, because all the Sims, the teenagers, will start to leave and go home after school. So basically I just had to invite everybody back over. And so they're just hanging out at the school. I also have my intervals set down super slow. Like if you ever want to get more of an experience out of Sims 3 and just have it be more, not have everything kind of fly by so quickly, In-ROS Relativity is a really good mod because you can actually slow down the game speed. And it actually slows down the speed at which the Sims do just about everything. It slows down everything in the game, basically. So that things just are more like paced and more drawn out. So there's more time to spend with your Sims. There's more time to do different things. So yeah, tell me what you guys think about this. I think I did a really good job building the school. And I, of course, used the rabbit hole mod, the rabbit hole door mod that allowed me to like have the Sims still go to school. So I think that's really, really neat. And I think this is what I'm really proud of this. As I said before, this is one of the best builds that I've ever done in The Sims, just on like the functionality of it. I think what really makes me proud about this is I think it looks better than The Sims 4 high school. Like the high school that you get in The Sims 4, I don't think looks as good as the one that I built in The Sims 3 with just objects from expansion packs and a few store items. But yeah, maybe a couple of CC objects here and there, but yeah. And I'm having a lot of fun playing this way, and it's really just interesting just seeing them just kind of hang around the school. Yeah, so I'm waiting for him to get out of the principal's office so I can lock the door. I wish I could control these guys, but I can't. I'm only on my one Sim. So yeah, this is really exciting, and I think doing this, converting some of the buildings in your town to actual playable buildings, definitely adds a little bit of like, it shakes the game up a little bit more and adds a little bit of realism. I could have had the ability to do this for a really long time, and I'm sure other people have done similar things to this, but definitely The Sims 4 high school years inspired me, because that game is just so, that expansion pack is so lackluster and so like just like bare bones that I'm like, if they can do that, and if it feels like this to play this in The Sims 4, which is ultimately a shallow experience, I could recreate a similar experience in The Sims 3 relatively easy. I mean, they're not going to classes, like bells aren't ringing, like the principal isn't actually there, there's no actual teachers. But as far as like the feeling of being in a high school with teenagers and living a high school life, I think building out the school really helps. And also just giving your teenagers places to visit. Like for instance, I took the bowling alley from the university world and I brought it to Sunset Valley, and I just kind of built it up a little bit, and I made it into a super fun, awesome arcade. There's a lot of, for some reason, the arcade objects always take extra long to pop in. Maybe it's because I don't know what it is, but there's something about like this particular lot. It takes a little bit longer to pop in. But hey, I would rather my objects are gray for a little bit, for a few seconds, than like have to sit through a loading screen. So yeah, I bring my teenagers here, and they hang out, and it's super fun. There's all these different objects from different expansion packs. I think some of these are store, but there's so many different arcade machines in The Sims 3. They really went insane with the arcade machines in this game, and whack-a-mole. So this is a fun place that I go with my teenagers and they bowl. So yeah, you do not need to buy The Sims for high school years to get that teen experience if you have The Sims 3. Get The Sims 3, grab The Sims 3 Generations, and just build your own high school. Throw in a couple mods to make it more like aesthetically pleasing, and it just really, really works well, I think. Yeah, and I'm really, really enjoying it so far. So yeah, I think that's all I got to say. I hope you guys enjoy the video. Tell me what you think of my little high school. I definitely think it looks better than the one that comes with high school years in The Sims 4. So peace out, guys. Thanks for watching.